everyone, and welcome back to Santa Teaches Studios. Today we are going to make sugar ball cookies. This is actually a recipe from a friend of my wife's that, she got 40 years ago. Our kids actually call them snowballs because they're a ball that has powdered sugar on the outside, so they kind of look like snowballs. Basically, we're going to have a half cup of butter, a third of a cup of powdered sugar, a tablespoon of water, and a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 1/4 cups of AP flour, a dash of salt, which I've added to the flour, and a half cup of chopped toasted pecans. Basically, we'll mix all that together. We'll form 1-inch balls out of the dough. We'll roll it in powdered sugar. We'll bake it in a slow oven, 300 degrees, for about 15 to 20 minutes. We want the dough to set up, but we don't want it to turn brown. We're trying to get a melt-in-your-mouth type texture from the cookies. Then once we pull them out of the oven, we'll roll them in the powdered sugar again. So let's go ahead and get started. We want to start out with the half cup of butter. Should be softened. What we want to do is cream the powdered sugar in with the butter. So we'll get that in and get that going. So we'll let that get creamed. Then we're going to come back and add the water. Get that in. Alright, so scrape this down real quick, see how it's going. And we got some powdered sugar that's still kind of up on the side. We'll get that mixed in. Alright, so now we've got that ready. We'll kind of let it go just a second or more, 2 more. Now we're going to add the water, 1 tablespoon. We'll let that go a minute, and then we'll add a teaspoon of vanilla. I actually make my own vanilla, and this vanilla is actually a golden rum-based vanilla, so we're going to add 1 teaspoon. A little extra. So that's looking like it's doing pretty good. We do have our flour right here, so I'm going to add it kind of slow, nice and easy. I did add the dash of salt already in here, which dash, pinch, kind of just added it in what I thought was right. So we're going to go ahead and let this mix up. It'll start forming a kind of a nice stiff dough. We're going to add our pecans, and these are toasted pecans that I did earlier today. They got a nice even chop to them. I actually used a chopper that I had that my mother gave me years and years ago. So we'll get those in and let that mix a little bit longer. What we're going to do is probably go in and help it mix the last bit of the pecans in. Once that's done, we're actually going to create 1-inch balls from the dough. Basically, you can just take it out by the kind of tablespoonful and roll them up. I actually use one of these. I make a scoop, and I put them out on the pan, and then I'll roll them from there to make them nice and round. I kind of get a flat bottom with these. And then we'll roll them in powdered sugar, put them on a cookie sheet with some parchment on it, and get them into the oven. Alright, so it looks like we're about done here. Let's get this up. Yeah, the dough looks really good. Everything's mixed in real good. So like I said, basically I'm going to take a scoop, I'm going to scoop it up, and then just push it out. So we get this nice sized ball. Then I'll just roll it in my hands to make it round. This way they're all very consistent. I know when we would do it with the kids, they'd have anywhere from a 2-inch ball to a 1/2-inch ball. So we want to make them as consistent as possible so that because we are cooking it in a low oven, they'll come out and the cook will be very consistent on them. So hey, I'll come right back after I get the balls out on the cookie sheet. We'll go through putting the powdered sugar on them, and then we'll get them into the oven. Come on back. Okay, we are back. I'm going to kind of show you how I'm doing it. Like I say, this makes it for me to be very consistent ones. I just drop them out. If you got kids though, man, they love to just play with it, roll it out. So don't worry about them being so much. You'll have some of them when they're all different sizes. Some of them will be a little undercooked. Smaller ones might be a little overcooked. Just don't worry about it. Just have fun with it. Me, being an engineer at heart, I like them consistent. This is a 1-inch scoop. We've about got them all done, and we'll come back and get them ready to go in the oven with powdered sugar. Alright, so about got them all rolled. We ended up with 26, which is about what we usually get, around 25. So basically I just get them all nice and rolled. I have some powdered sugar right here. Just going to roll it around in the powdered sugar. Put it on the cookie sheet. We'll go ahead and finish these up. I'll get them into the oven and we'll come back and take a look at what they look like then. Don't go away. Alright, so we're back. We've got them done. They cooked for about 18 minutes. They are hot. We really don't have any browning whatsoever. There's a little bit on the bottom, which is the way we want them. Then we just kind of want to hit them in that powdered sugar again. Go right onto the plate. Just kind of gives us a nice, beautiful covering on it. So we'll go all the way through them. Let's go ahead and give it a taste right now. I got one here that's kind of broke up. Delicious. Kind of just melts a little bit in your mouth, just crumbly. Whoops. Put it in a little bit of that sugar. Came out really good. So hey, if you like our video, select like. If you want to come back and see any of our other videos, don't forget to subscribe, and when they come out, you'll get notice of them. Hey, thanks a lot. Remember, it's only a week to Christmas. Tell everybody Merry Christmas. And as always, Merry Christmas to you.